Welcome to 1 Minute Crypto. I'm your host, Chronos, and today we're going to talk about the term people use to refer to Bitcoin. As you may know, back in August of 2017, Bitcoin forked into two competing chains. One of them received the SegWit upgrade, the other received a larger maximum block size. And the supporters of each of those two chains kind of used derogatory terms against the other chain because they're trying to claim the title of the true Bitcoin. So in this video, we're going to talk about those terms they use, and then I'll tell you what I think is the true Bitcoin. So stick around for that. So at the top, we have Bitcoin BTC. This is known around the world as BTC. This is the Bitcoin that received the SegWit upgrade. And then we have Bitcoin BCH. This is Bitcoin Cash. It's the one that received the larger maximum block size. Now, I think these are relatively neutral terms. If you want to specify which of these two chains you're talking about, saying Bitcoin BTC and Bitcoin BCH is not offensive or derogatory. It's a simple way to say which chain you're talking about. Next, we have Bitcoin Cash on the right. This is the official term that was chosen for the fork that received the larger maximum block size. And this is a respectful term for this fork. But on the other side, Bitcoin Core is not quite so respectful. First of all, you're saying you have to throw core on there in order to specify that the word Bitcoin isn't enough. But secondly, Bitcoin Core is a bit of a misnomer because that's actually the name of a software implementation of Bitcoin. There are other pieces of software that also run on that network that aren't Bitcoin Core, but they do run on that blockchain. So Bitcoin Core is maybe not a popular term for people who support this chain, but it is clear, and I consider it fair game compared to Bitcoin Cash. Now we get into the derogatory terms. The term Bcash is put forward because the letter B is not the word Bitcoin. It's a way to say, ha, you don't have Bitcoin, you have B. This is not Bitcoin. Well, Bcash is easy to type, so I sometimes use that term, but overall it's considered an attack against Bitcoin Cash because by taking the word Bitcoin out of the name, you're kind of delegitimizing the fork as being officially Bitcoin. And then on the other side, we have Bcore, which is simply an attack against an attack. Bcore doesn't mean anything, but it's a term people who support Bitcoin Cash use in order to say, oh yeah, I'm a Bcatcher? Well, you're a Bcorer. But really, people don't use that term if they're trying to be polite or reasonable. So which of these two chains is the true Bitcoin? Well, the founder of Shapeshift, Eric Voorhees, put out a tweet recently that I really agree with. He says that Bitcoin is the chain with the highest accumulated proof of work. What does that mean? Well, miners mine on one of these two chains, and whichever chain gets the most mining attention, the most security for miners, is the one that gets the longest accumulated proof of work. And by far, Bitcoin BTC has had that because it's had a higher market price. And so that is the official Bitcoin, in my opinion. But what I also like about Eric's tweet here is that he says accumulated proof of work, and I feel like there's a little asterisk there because if Bitcoin Cash becomes higher in price, then miners will start paying more attention to it. And then if that continues for a while, it will actually accumulate more proof of work and it could take the title from Bitcoin BTC. So I like this capitalistic market-driven naming scheme because if Bitcoin Cash does succeed in the marketplace, it can become Bitcoin under this definition. If you support Bitcoin Cash, you can fight to make it the biggest Bitcoin, and then you can say, okay, I'm the real Bitcoin. Until that time, Bitcoin BTC, in my book, is Bitcoin because it has the biggest support by miners around the world. I want to know what you think about this, so throw your comments below the video. I'm Chronos. Thanks for watching.